Last year when I recorded my museum collection video, I had the perfect intro in mind. And then I forgot about it. Not this year!
That belongs in a museum! So do you!
Yeah, I literally waited a whole year to use that clip. Let's get into it. What's going on, YouTube? Happy Cyber Monday. RGL coming at you with a brand new video, and today we're taking a look at the product that fell a little bit under the radar last week. I am talking about 2023 Topps Museum Collection. That's right, that belongs in a museum. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As always, I do appreciate a like on my content. So, why did Museum Collection fall under the radar last week? Very simple answer, because Definitive is an incredible product, but it is 5 times more expensive. But nonetheless, we have it here today. We are checking a look at Museum Collection, coming in at $375. 4 mini box configuration in this one. 1 on-card auto, 1 autographed relic, 1 quad relic, and 1 normal relic. So 1 hit per mini box. And this one is pretty fun, I will say. Of this sort of product, this one is not my favorite when you compare it to, let's say, Pristine, when you compare it to Tribute, when you compare it to even Tier 1, which is a step lower at $250. This one is, I like the quad relics, I like the jumbo laundry tags and the logo, MLB logo 101s and things of that nature. Of course, the autograph checklist is fine. It's got all the top rookies, Corbin Carroll, Gunnar, Adley, so on and so forth. So it's got all those guys. That checklist, legend checklist, pretty cool. There's a Mariners triple auto featuring Felix, Edgar, and Julio that I would love to see. But the reason this one kind of falls flat for me is very simply, like, there's no hook in this one. There's no cut autographs. There's no bat knobs. Nothing like that. And, you know, when you're spending $375 a box and, you know, just like Definitive, definitely overpriced. All waxes, you know, so once again, not special to this product. I said it with Definitive. I'll probably say it with every product moving forward. Just compared to the singles prices we see, wax is disproportionately priced right now. But this one, to me, it's never really had, like, that special hook. The quad relics are cool, but to me, like, it doesn't really have that special hook. So I'm hoping that today Museum Collection can prove me wrong and we can see something awesome, and maybe I can fall back in love with Museum Collection, because this is definitely one that I fell out of love with a little while ago. And some people really like this set. Some people like the mini box configuration. And like I said, I feel like the last couple of years this one has been outclassed by other products around it. You know, if I'm going for cards like this, I want to go with a bat knob, which you can hit in Tier 1, or Sterling, Top Sterling, which is about double the price of this. Came out months ago. Or I want to get a cut, which is in, like, Gilded Collection, and I think there's also cuts in Definitive. So, you know, if you're spending that much money, if you're spending $375, I want, like, a bat knob. I want, like, a cut. I want that opportunity. I want that chase. But nonetheless, I'm blessed to be able to rip a box. And, yeah, I know I complain a lot sometimes in the intro, and I tell you guys how it is and tell you how I feel. But at the end of the day, like, I truly am, you know, thankful that I'm in the position to create the content that I do for this channel. And even though I personally don't like the product, you know, I still get to rip it, so. And then it always proves me wrong. So, as you guys know, if you've ever been in a live break, you complain and then you hit. So I'm complaining right now. This is my complaint department. Alright, here is our first look at Museum Collection. And the cards do look really good. Every year the cards do look good. They are on a like 55-point stock. And also, I forgot to mention there's some canvases and some canvas, what am I thinking of? Like artist canvases and 101s and things like that. We've got Giancarlo Stanton to kick it off. And then also a rookie of Anthony Volpe. And then on the back, we have a bronze of Miguel Cabrera, who had a great career. At some point, we will see Miguel Cabrera in the Hall of Fame. And then we have our 2 hits. Our first hit is this. That's going to be an auto. So let's grab our mem. And that's going to be, ooh, I like the look of these this year. It does remind me maybe of like a 2006-ish museum, or 2016-ish Museum Collection. Primary pieces, legend. That is a 4 swatch of Cal Ripken Jr. to 25. kind of reminds me of like the 2016, 2017 design. I think I'm thinking of those sets correctly. I do like the circular swatches as compared to the kind of square swatch windows. It's just something you don't see a ton. No, that looks good. That looks good. And then our first of 2 autos, I believe. It's a hitter. It's for the Mets. I'm looking for Francisco Alvarez here. I've got the polar bear, who I'll take the polar bear. There were definitely some names that I didn't want to see, but hey, Pete Alonso, that one's fine. He is a perennial signer, and that's our on card, by the way. He is a perennial signer, and Topps Pete's been consistently signing for them pretty much since he came into the league in 2019, right, for Pete. So he makes it into all the high-end products, so it's like him, Joey Votto, Frank Thomas. Those are like the 3 guys. Ken Griffey Jr., but you know, it doesn't matter because you want Ken Griffey Jr. Pete's just one of those guys that's been in every set, and as a result, his auto doesn't sell for, even though he's a superstar in the league, his auto doesn't sell for nearly as much as you might think. I'm more excited about the Cal Ripken in that box, to be honest. All right, mini box number 2 today. I want to thank you for joining me on the channel. $3.75 a box. Your LCS might sell the mini boxes individually for $100 each. That is what some of mine do. And yeah, let's see what we can find in number 2. We should still have one more auto. And we should still have our quad relic as well. So there is Xander Bogaerts and Riley Green. There's going to be a canvas right here. And that is, ooh, who is that?
Yeah, who the hell is this?
That is that Jason Veritek? Our second auto is right there. That is Sean Murphy for the Braves. I was so far off. Well, our second auto is kind of a dud. It's kind of a dud. It's Tim Anderson, 98 of 199. Ooh, boy. Pete Alonso and Tim Anderson are 2 autos in a $375 box. We're going to have to hit a monster quad relic at this point. I'm talking Ohtani and Trout or something along those lines. Tim Anderson, 98 of 299 is our second auto. And then we had an O'Neal Cruz numbered to 299. 246 of 299 on the, I want to say gold, but it could be wrong. Canvas was pretty cool. I can't believe I thought that was Jason Veritek. I don't know. Next looks nothing like Jason Veritek. I was just throwing out a name. Sean Murphy from the Braves. All right, 2 mini boxes left today. Shorter rip today. And yeah, let's see if we can hit something in these last 2. Otherwise, we are headed to Dustville. Ooh, this one feels sick. Our quad might be in here. Quad might be in here. We got something. That's probably our quad. Salvador Perez, Corbin Burns, and we should have one more. Trey Turner, one more base. We have a bronze on the back. That's going to be my favorite player in the world, Jose Altuve.
I hate them so much.
And then this should be a quad. I expect this to be a quad. If that's what I think it is, the complain method is incredible. If that's what I think it is,
flashback.
if you're spending $375, I want like a bat knob. I want like a cut. I want that opportunity. I want that chase.
End of flashback.
Hey, Frank Thomas, Pete Alonso, and Joey Votto are all over these sets. Holy cow. Shy City pulls Eat Your Heart Out. That is a 1/1 Frank Thomas bat barrel. Well, I'm never going to say another bad thing about Museum Collection again. That literally belongs in a museum. I forgot that bat barrels were in Museum Collection because I've never even came close to sniff. Oh my gosh. I knew bat knobs weren't in, and bat knobs are pretty damn cool, but man. God, got the butterflies right now. I got to get this in a top loader. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. That might be the biggest baseball hit for myself on the channel in a very, very long time. Shy, are you a buyer? I'm speechless. That is, I think this is the first time I've ever pulled a bat barrel for any. I'm trying to remember if I pulled one in my breaks or not. Do they really have their full name on the bat? I mean, I guess so, right? I don't own any game-used bats, and I've barely been around any game-used bats. That is incredible. Jumbo Lumber Bat Nameplate Relic. Oh, are you serious? The relic contained on the card is not from any specific game, event, or season. So it's a manufactured relic 101? No, it says game... I'm so confused. It says game-used memorabilia on front. It's not... This isn't Panini.
Got him.
It says game-used memorabilia on front, but then on the back it says... The relic contained in this card is not from any specific game, event, or season. So that... I assume that just means... I'm getting conflicting information right here. Either way, I have to imagine it's game used, right? Like, they wouldn't have game used on front, and then, like, this just means that, like, they don't know what game it's from, right? I'm a little sad that we turned it over and it didn't say Jumbo Bat Barrel. Bat nameplate. But it is game used. So, not an actual... Is it a bat... Comment section. Is this a bat barrel? Do we consider this a bat barrel? Is it a bat nameplate? Like, what? I have a lot of questions right now. My heart is racing a million miles a minute. And I have a lot of questions. That is incredible. That is easily like one of the... Yeah, that's definitely one of the best relics. You know, non-like prospect or auto. It's like one of the best mems I've ever hit for myself. Let alone of all time in any of my breaks. That's awesome. That is awesome. So, we learned today, all you have to do is complain. Literally, at the start of the video, just complain a whole bunch and say you don't like the product, and you'll be handsomely rewarded. And if you say, I love the product, it's the best product, I look forward to ripping it every year, guess what? 20% ROI, here you come. Okay, well, final box of the video today, and, yeah, I don't think it's getting any better than that. We should, getting back to the matter at hand, we should still have a quad relic, unless that took the place of it. Wow. I got a White Sox auto, and, yeah, I didn't want to see a White Sox auto, and then I got a big White Sox card after that. Brett Beatty, there's Fujinami, Yordan Alvarez. This should be numbered to like 50 on the back. Wow, I would have been happy with just this card in this box, honestly. Corbin Carroll to 50 on the red. I think I sold a Shohei last year and sold for like almost $100, and that's a 2021 Shohei. 28 of 50, Corbin Carroll. I can't even talk. And our final card of the day. I want to thank you for joining me. Insane video today. I have a lot of questions about that barrel. This should be our quad. Unless we got shorted a quad. It's another auto. That's for my favorite team. It's Kyle Tucker, 23 of 235. My favorite team, Tux. So we got a bonus auto. We are guaranteed one mem auto and then one on card. We got 3 autos in this box. But more importantly, we got a 1 of 1 Frank Thomas game used ? Bat nameplate relic. I think it's a barrel. I think you'd probably call this a barrel. It looks like a barrel, but I'm not 100% sure. So comment section, do you guys think that this is a barrel? Because I do. That was the first thing that came out of my mouth, but the back says it's a nameplate. So I gotta do some research. I've never pulled anything like this in my life, and very, very cool. It's actually really funny to me that I mentioned, you know, Votto, Frank, and Alonso are in these products all the time, and then I pull one. I also mentioned Griffey. Let the record show I mentioned Griffey. If this would have been Griffey, holy cow. Would have been a grave card, take it to the grave kind of card. Frank Thomas, Shy, do you want it? Let me know. We can work a deal. I'm sure you have something that I want. And that's going to do it for me today. Museum Collection, $375 a box. Obviously paid off for me. We're very, very super results orientated here. One and done. This one could have easily went the other way. But, man, what an incredible box of Museum Collection today. And I figured out the formula. I just need to say I don't like the product at the start of the video. And then we walk away with all of this. Corbin Carroll to 50, Kyle Tucker, Tim Anderson, Pete Alonso, and a, I guess this might be our quad relic now that I think about it. Quad. Yeah, there's our quad relic. When I thought quad relic, I thought 4 players. That's what I was thinking. What a box. What a rip. What a way to start off the week. And yeah, that's going to do it for me today. Want to thank you for joining me as always. Take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time on Down the Road.